Hi, Paul Hefty here with the Triangle-O football system. I want to talk about our mid-zone RPO, which we call a swipe zone technique. You want to use this versus a wide defensive end, and it's a great complement then to our stretch outside zone RPO and our split zone RPO. This is something we got from University of Minnesota. We had great success using this mid-zone concept. A couple things here. The RPO we're going to do now, the route is called a double G or a double glance. The QB reads the Sam backer. He fills, we drill. He sits, back gets. The H-back will split away at the will, hence the name of swipe, and he's going to go block on the will. That's a bow block, we call that. Number 3, the O-line uses our stretch or outside zone far reach blocking scheme technique. The play side tackle, though, makes a minor adjustment where he's going to go ahead and take that stretch bucket step, but then on the second step, he's going to tight reach, get that foot right down the midline and drive and wash that defensive end to the sideline. Last, the back takes 5 steps just like we do with our stretch, but his point of attack now is at the play side tackle's inside leg, and he's going to read the first defensive lineman inside the play side tackle. This is more of a downhill play where we want to blast it if we have the lane, and if that D lineman steps in the lane off tackle, now we're going to bend back. Let's take a look. As always, it starts up front with our offensive line being successful. What this is a swipe mid-zone, and it's really an off-tackle play. We're going to use our same outside zone or stretch, far reach to the play side technique, but the play side tackle now does that bucket step and then drive and wash technique. So if we look at the upper left-hand diagram, you can see the left tackle is the play side tackle. He's going to take that bucket step to invite that defensive end to try to keep outside contain, and then on his second step he wants to be able to tight reach, in this case with his right hand and his right foot right down the midline, and drive him either upfield and or wash them to the sideline. You can see them from the left guard all the way back. Then we just use our same stretch zone blocking schemes, working towards the play, covered, uncovered, double team up to the Mike backer. Now we handle the will with H swiping on his bow block back to the will, and now we can go ahead and read the Sam backer using our same stretch 5-step technique with the backs, and the quarterback taking his slide step, pivot, and throw. Our mid-zone RPO steps are the same as our stretch wide zone RPO. He's going to take the 5 steps straight down the sideline. Quarterback will take 1 6-inch slide step laterally, then pivot. The difference here now is the point of attack for the back being the inside leg of the tackle, the play side tackle, and then he's going to read the first down lineman inside that play side tackle. In this diagram, it would be a defensive tackle in a 3 technique. Quarterback now is going to read the Sam backer. What's critical here, since it's an off tackle play, the Sam needs to fill in the C gap, B, or A, being able to make that play for us to be a pull read and drill the pass. Okay, as always, we like to install and teach first from a 2x2 alignment. This is swipe mid-zone going to the left. You can see the O-line is using their stretch left Aussie call. The H-back now will swipe back to the will backer. The X and the Z do the double G. We're doing double glance, 4 steps, win inside, and the A will always run the control bubble. Quarterback, slide step reading the Sam. If he fills into the run box from the C gap back to the ball, then we're going to go ahead and drill the pass to the X. If he sits or he fills outside to the D gap, then we can give all day. You've always got free access on the backside with the bubble and the double glance with the Z. Next then, from 3x1, you can see the beauty of this. The receiver's routes, nothing changes. They're locked into the double glance with the bubble. Again, H-back will swipe back to the will, bow block. And again, we're going to read the Sam backer, now adding the complement of the A running the bubble. Another bonus to running swipe mid-zone is it's a great play to run to the open side away from the H back. Again, he would still just use his bow block, but coming from the back side, nothing changes. We're still going to read the Sam. He fills, C gap on in. We drill the glance. He sits or fills out in the D gap. We're going to give it and run this as an off tackle play. Last, it's a great play if you're a pistol team. Nothing changes except the back now will take a slide step laterally 6 inches towards the play and then attack with his 4+ steps, planning on the 5th step, making his read, bang, or bend back. Quarterback simply steps and shoots the ball out to the running back and then would take a pivot step for his throw. Again, great pistol play. Again, we can run this to the open side, to the H, out of 2x2 and 3x1 as a complement to stretch and split zone as our off tackle mid zone RPO.